Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel where I play Plan Zoo. My name is Nissa and today we are looking at a mod I didn't think would come up now. And it's the Red River Hog Variants by Gabboi. Gabboi makes a lot of remasters, so that's not a shocker. But the thing is, it's not called remaster and new variants, it's just called variants. So that's a little weird, first of all. Second of all, most of these TLC animals get remasters maybe a week or two after they come out, and no one touched this. Now, to be fair, it is really good for Frontier, and I think a lot of the Planet Zoo community were in general really exciting by getting it, both by just getting the animal, but also by how it looked. And you can see the picture here from Zoopedia. It looks good. It looks really good. And again, if you just go to Google and Google it, it's how it looks. It looks good. It's really good. So why do we want this? Why do we need this? And Gabboi is very much aware of this fact, and he actually right down here on Nexus. If you don't know, this is where you download your mods. Do we really need another River Hog remaster? Not really. So that's why he made one. It's one of the best designs in the game. That's why this mod only focuses on textures, improvements, and adding more variation to it. So there will still be a little bit of remastering, but that was not the focus. The focus is more that these small details, and that's also, as you know, normally he makes one of those side-by-side comparisons, and he haven't done that yet. But what he have done is this picture. He does this on all of them, and you can see here the new variants. I think at least I have these two. I'm not sure I have this one. So we're gonna look at those, but it's just so you're aware. And actually, I cannot. I can go over here and in here and compare it. And this is actually, I think, the same coloration than the one, or variation than the one from Frontier here. And there's not a hell of a lot of differences. I feel like there's more depth to it here with the darker skin underneath. But that can also because this one is in shadow. Well, they look good. They look really good. This one is one of the newer ones, I think, coloration-wise. But I'm not completely sure. Again, this is not the mod you will choose if you want 1,000 changes. I don't even think he did anything to these. I'm not completely sure, but I really don't think he did. Yeah, I recorded Final Zoo Tour for Zula Zoo earlier today, so these will not be in it. But overall, if you are done shaking, if we just compare them, what the fuck was that? Sorry, I'm a little iffy. I know I have a mouse in here. I got it like not this night, but the night before. But my cat just let it go, and neither of them have caught it yet. So I know it's in here. I saw it yesterday in the window, just sitting in the windows frame, looking at me. None of the cats were inside, of course. So we will look about the textures. And overall, again, these were not bad before. They weren't. But I feel like there's more depth to it. Again, glitching, keep in mind that maybe my computer set may not happen on yours. And it's been working hard today, so it may be a little overclocked. Again, really nice textures, really nice. This is a really good balance of we are pushing it with, again, the fluffiness issues do appear some places, but it's mostly when you do like are really close and you see it from a really off angle, then you can see it. From straight, it looks fine, and from out here, it looks perfect. So I'm not mad at it at all. I do feel like this looks a little weird. Just cut it there. That's a little fun. I'm not sure if the animal actually have that. Again, I haven't seen these in real life. But this is what it looks like. Should we just see if we can find some colorations going on? I haven't really noticed colorations on female, but this is, I assume, one of the newer ones. I know it's wet right now, but it's red coat, black, and white face, which I would think were all of them. This one too. Oh, this one is red coat and this one is orange coat. I actually didn't notice that there were another coat color, but still with black and white face. Interesting. Still female. Then we have orange coat with subtle face marking. So I think this is one of the newer ones. You can see there's not so much. There's pretty much no black and the white is very limited. Then what do we have? Red coat, black and white face. We have seen that. Orange coat, white face with black markings. Haven't seen that one. That's actually interesting. It's kind of the opposite than some of the others. Interesting. Again, I'm not sure how many of them are like new, but orange face with subtle white. This is interesting because the other one with subtle markings had just no black and then a little bit of white. This have subtle white markings. So that's much more black. Really like this one. So again, if you feel like this mod is worth the installation, again, if you use the animal a lot, it takes 5 minutes to download and install. It's not bad. But even the modder is very much aware that the one we already had were good. This is the yellow coat with black and white markings. So we have 3 different coat colors now. Orange coat with subtle face markings. Orange coat with subtle white. Yeah, I think we have been all the way around. It is possible that there's just some colorations that I simply didn't have. But I really want to take this that is very much black-faced. I don't think that's a word you should use, but you know it's the animal's face I talk about. It's natural face. Okay. Now it starts running, so it's probably looks a little weird. But I just want to see because now it is Gabboi, so I expect a lot. But hair texture with black, as you know, can be a little difficult. There's some places where it looks a little flat, especially when the shadow comes in here. It's all just black. But that also may be my graphic card. If you have a better one, it is possible that you will get a better thing here. But we still have the little shine in there that is some depth. Out here, it looks very good. And on this side, I just want to see on the sun side here. It still looks a little flat, but it's not bad. You can see here when we change the light, it's was because it was in the shadow that it looks so black even here. It looks much better. So yeah, overall it looks good. It's not that at all. It's not that it looks bad in any capacity. If you really want new colorations, of course you will get that here or variations. Of course you will get that, but I don't think that you should expect too much of it. If you want it, then get it. But do not expect that this will transform the Red River Hog into a completely different animal or something like that. It won't, because the original actually look really good already. And I really like the fact that Gabboi, he recognized that it looks good. And just wants to kind of enhance that more so than he wants to fix it. And that tells me personally that he really have respect for the original people who worked on this animal. And that's, I think it's the most important thing the modders should have, is respect for the people who done the work they use for their work. It's weird when they do that, but that's not really the mod's fault. So yeah, I think this is where we're gonna end it, guys. As always, you know the drill. Like, subscribe, and turn on the bell notifications so you know the next time I upload a video. I really hope to see you again, either in the comments below or in the next video. Bye, guys.